Happy Halloween. Welcome to my channel. I know it's Halloween and I was like, should I go on today? But every time I don't know, it seems like I messed my schedule up. So I came on. It'll probably be a quick one today. I'm sure y'all with your kiddos are getting ready to go out with your kiddos, or you're celebrating Halloween. I'm disappointment this year. I did not dress up. I wanted to. My costume was sold out, and I did not want to go generic. And I didn't have any. I wanted to be something specific, and I waited too long because we were moving too much, and so I did not. And so here I am. I dressed up as Frankie from Frankie's Tarot, with a love shirt on. So be the good on the day of the bad, the evil. So hi, Angel Eyes. Hi, Niche. Hi, Learning to See Me. Emma, I know you're working, but you'll pop in. So I got quite a few of you already. So anybody else that does come in, I probably won't be on that long today. Like I said, it's holiday, and a lot of you might not be here, but I do have some of you that are here. So I will be on for a while if you do come in. Make sure to read the directions. The information is pinned for payment if you want a question. But thank you, Lotus. Yes, I am being Frankie this year. I'm really not Frankie. I'm an imposer. I'm a person coming in, and I'm playing the part of Frankie. Yeah. So we are here, and it's one of my favorite holidays too. Hope you guys are enjoying it. And let's see. We have Emma first here, so we will start. And I will, like I said, I'll wait a while to see anybody else comes in. Hi, Paola. How are you? And then we can just chat for a minute. I am thinking about moving eventually the super chats over to the membership, to where, if you're part of the membership, I may pick up a day, do it over there instead, and you can come in for additional questions over there. I'm looking at playing around with that. But that's only up in the air. I'm doing a lot of thinking lately about changing things up again. I know I do that a lot, but that's the kind of person I am. And I'm always looking for different ways to do things. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, Angel Eyes, because we got a lot of you that are already over there. But like, instead of doing it on this side of things all the time, having a day over there where if you want, to do your super chat, you can do the same thing over there. Send super chat, send a payment, but whereas though it's not so out in the open all the time, and then it will make it so that a lot of other, but if I keep the Fridays for people coming in, they can get a taste of it, and then they can go over there as well too, so that it's more personalized over there. And it's not that much to be a part of the membership. So, and plus you guys know I'm always going in there on Wednesdays to give generals anyways. So the super chat over there would just be a bonus, an extra. You just send in a payment, be the same price. But I'm thinking about doing it that way. We'll see though. Yeah, it's more personal, because the thing is that so many of you are regulars that do this, and I go into things with you guys anyways. So, and you guys are always there. So it would just be like taking this and just moving it over there. So, and having a day for it just over there. But you would still get your weekly, like when I go in on Wednesdays and doing your bonus energy checks and chats and stuff like that. It would just be me moving this super chat over into the membership. And then on Fridays, when I do the minis after the collective, those will be for new people that want to be a part. So that way I can show them what I'm doing. And if they want to go to the membership, they can. Because I'm hoping to take the membership and build it up a little bit more, and focus on doing other things over there as well too, so that we do have room to be more open over there. All right, but that's just up in the air right now. So hi, Anissa. I do have Anissa here. I don't think I updated. I have Emma, Angel Eyes. I have Galactic. Let me make the list here. Galactic. And let me make the list real quick. For you to envy and Nisha and Anissa. Let me see. For you to envy Nisha and Anissa. All right. There's the current list. And let's move forward now. All right. So we have Emma first. And all right, Emma. So this is Mad Max. Happy Halloween. High alert, Empress. All right. So Emma, yours definitely is a tricky one. There's been some changes, and so you are. You already emailed me. I know. So we'll do the best today to see what comes through, but there's been some definite shift here, and that kind of, it was crazy, that Seven of Swords energy. So did you send your question? Okay, PayPal. I have so many emails. Sometimes I get so many emails, guys, and I at once, and I'm just like, whoa. All right. Okay, so I want to reach out, but I'm not sure I should. I think he's staying with friends who have rental property. My feelings are mixed. I miss him, and I know it was inevitable, but it must play out without my interference. All right, so let's see. I don't know if I want these cards for this. Let me just get the regular tarot and see what tarot pulls out. All right, so we're going to have to, hi Renzo. So Emma, we're going to have to just take the cards as they come, because obviously there's been a huge energy shift, and I have to just kind of, whether they come out reversal or not, we'll just look at what cards play out, what cards show up, and we'll go from there. All right, so we'll look at Stefan's energy, where he's at, and then whether or not you should reach out right now and see a possible outcome of how this is going to play out. I guess I'll pull the cards and see what's going on. All right, so show me Stefan's energy. Right now, you might be dealing with like a frat boy, you know what I mean? So, when somebody's life's up in the air like that, and they're moving, they're traveling, I can tap into that energy right away. And it's really hard to get a solid read on me when I'm shifting around or moving, right? That's with any of us. If there's a lot going on, you're in somebody else's home, you're changing, you're leaving, you're all over the place. Your root chakra is so up in the air. I've got the Four of Pentacles. All right, Sea Dog, I saw that too. All right, so Stefan, Page of Cups in reverse is what's coming up right now. So we do see some immature behavior with that. And also it does give me an energy right out the gate of maybe not messaging right now. I know that you'd want to, but I almost feel like he's expecting it. There's a reason, and we'll have to try and figure out why your friends kind of blocked you from this. That energy threw me off because as an authentic friend, I don't feel, and that's where I need time to think, because I didn't want to come in with a judgmental type of what would I do in that position, because I'd be the first one to tell you. So that threw me off, but yet we don't know what's really going on behind the scenes and why all that was happening. But right now, the Princess of Cups showing up on the table in reverse is saying it might not be the right time to reach out just yet. It's almost like that it would be you want to do what's least expected right now, and maybe follow the energies. So what I'm hearing in my mind, I'm seeing the High Priestess. I'm seeing be more observant and step back and just let it simmer for a little bit and let things play out for a little bit. And what I would do is really kind of focus on your friends too, and focus on the community around you and see what's going on. You may find a lot of information during this time. You may learn a lot of truths and things that you don't want to know, but that you need to know. But right now, when the drama is so thick, this is when everybody wants to jump aboard, and you never know what's facts, what's truth, what's people really feeling, what's really going on. Everything's just so exciting, and oh, this is the new thing type of energy. So do what people, this is my Scorpio side coming out, do what people least expect you to do. That's the best way to approach this situation. I love doing that. I love throwing people off like that. I've always been told I'm very unpredictable in a lot of ways, right? It reminds me of a quick story of like when my son got in his first car accident, and he's telling the cop, my mom's going to freak out when she gets here. And I got there and I was the mediator between everybody. And my son and everybody's just sitting there like the cops like ready to hit on me. I don't know. But it's just always be a little bit unpredictable, right, in this situation. I've got the 7 of Cups right now. So things are still up in the air. You've got the 7 of Cups energy. And so there's so much uncertainty here that you may be surprised at how things turn out. But trying to control the situation right now, it's like you're trying to collect a bunch of, the snowball is shaking and you're trying to gather a snowball with everything falling from the sky, right? You've got to let it settle before you make any choices right now. Because 7 of Cups is showing up too, and that could be him as well too. His options are open. I can do whatever I want. My emotions are all over the place. He could be, thinking I want this, I want that, I want to do this, I want to do that. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'm going to party tonight. Maybe I'm going to do, it's that kind of very uncertain, kind of immature energy with a page of a Princess of Cups in reverse, emotional instability with the 7 of Cups. All right. And I've got the Hanged Man in reverse. All right. So the Hanged Man in reverse is showing like a very narrow-minded way of thinking right now. And so you've got to take a step back and let things kind of shift and so that the whole perspective shifts. Right. Let things settle right now. I wouldn't reach out right now. I wouldn't interfere in this. I feel like you may not get the response that you're looking for. With the Hanged Man in reverse, it's kind of like a very narrow perspective, somebody only seeing things from their side or their point of view. Also, the Hanged Man, though, in reverse does show me somebody who has not let go of the connection as well, though, and who, it's almost like coming out of hiding, too. So there's still potential for him to come out of hiding, and I pulled the 3 of Pentacles on top of that. But you've got to give it time. There's many working parts here, and it's almost like there's some pieces missing that you need to figure things out, and he needs to figure things out and see where things are going. There's some information that you don't know yet. And the 3 of Pentacles is saying things will work itself out, but there's many working parts right now. And there's that High Priestess for you. It just came out for you. So those are your cards with what I can do with this situation right now, because the energy has completely shifted. And so this is where we're starting at right now, is that the 7 of Cups is showing that there's just so much uncertainty that you may be surprised at how things turn out. Try to let things unfold naturally. You may see things with the 7 of Cups. Some things are, there can be illusions during this time. Things may not be as they seem. So keep that in mind. You may see him with somebody. You might think the worst. It might be nothing. It's that type of energy with the 7 of Cups. So you've really got to keep yourself back, the High Priestess. You've got to be the observer right now, because things are going to play out that mean nothing. And things are going to play out that are just part of the chaos, part of the drama. So let things settle for a minute. All right. All right. I got you in, Sea Dog. Carmen. It's 10 for a question, 15 if you want the advice. The 10, I pull the cards. I show you your cards. I give you the info. And then if you want any advice with it. I don't give advice unless you ask. Gets me in trouble. All right. Hi, Naz. We got Naz in the house. And she is on the list too as well. So hi there. I should have just assumed that, but I don't like to assume. All right, Naz. Hopefully you guys are having a great day so far. All right, let's do Angel Eyes is next, and then we have Galactic. That's the list we have so far. So, Angel, I feel like I haven't talked to you in a minute. What's going on? Who is coming towards you in love this week? Talking, having plans with Cancer. All right, and then you want to know what your career is looking like. Recently got disappointed by management. All right, so let's see. Looking at love first. So you have plans with Cancer. I like this. Lots of talking. So that's a check mark. You know, check marks the box. You like to talk with people. You like lots of back and forth talking. So all right. So I have the Queen of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Cups. And I have the 6 of Pentacles. All right. So they may be slow. It's a Cancer. They may have a lot of responsibilities. The Queen of Pentacles is representing them. So it shows a very love and nurturing energy, a very serious energy, but he's definitely somebody who takes things a little bit slower because they want to make sure all ducks are in a row, and they definitely pay attention to all the details. All right. So they're really trying to get to know you. And at least the cards are saying Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's studying, getting to know you. But they're going to move in an earthy type of energy. I see the 10 of Cups. So it is showing me that this person is definitely looking for a relationship. Hopefully they're not in a relationship. I know you're on apps. I know you talk to these people. So I'm always, as a reader, a little bit wary of, unless the devil comes out or something like that, I would say. But, you know, the 10 of Cups is showing somebody who is interested in a long-term relationship. They're more serious about a commitment. So that is showing up for this relationship. The 6 of Pentacles is showing up for this relationship. So it shows a very sincere person, and it seems like you guys might get along pretty well. The 6 of Pentacles, though, can show a very friendship vibe, though. So this may not be your intense, passionate, you know, erotic or off the wall, very exciting, or they're going to compliment you millions of times when they first meet you, and this, you know, this type of energy. So be aware that this could be a more down to earth, kind of grounded, kind of sincere energy you're getting from this person. But I like that vibe. I'm more kind of pulling towards, will you be attracted to them? And I get the 9 of Cups. So right now I'm seeing possibly, you know, this turning into something if you desire them, if you find them attractive. So you got some pretty good cards there. Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. There's some devilish vibe there. All right, so if there's some devilish vibe there, then I would definitely make sure that there's no other person in the picture. All right, that's the only reason why I say that. Because the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups can show that there could be still somebody else in the picture. So just be aware of that. You know, it doesn't have to be true, but be aware of that. All right, work-related, Four of Swords in reverse. So I can see that there's been some disappointment in work. Seven of Wands. I don't know if somebody put their foot down or if there was a whistleblower or if somebody was very defensive or somebody set a boundary at work or you got put in a corner. I don't know. But it looks like somebody definitely did put their foot down about something. And I see the King of Wands in reverse here too as well. So what's going on at work? It seems like there's been some intensity. And the Knight of Cups in reverse here as well too. Ace of Wands in reverse. Are you losing passion for work? I mean, right now it just seems like you need to let things cool down at work. It seems like something happened at work, but it doesn't seem like the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. It seems like it killed your spirit a little bit. Did your boss get mad at you? Bored, Ace of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. You have no passion or drive for what you're doing. And so if the boss stood up to you or said something to you, yeah, I mean, that's just what's showing up for you. The Four of Swords in reverse is saying maybe you need to take a little break or give yourself a little space and really meditate and think about what it is you want with work. Because if you're bored there and the Ten of Wands in reverse, they might be feeling like you're not, the Ten of Wands in reverse, you're saying unappreciated. They might be thinking you're not putting in enough work. But the Seven of Wands can show that you feel as though you're putting in more than you need to, and now you don't want to. So you guys are going against each other at work. So either you have to decide what you want to do with work, if you want to stay there, if you're ready to move on. If you're bored and ready to move on, you've got to move on, because what's going to happen is you're just going to slowly not want to go to work and do work, and they're going to pick up on that, and it's just going to get worse. Let me update. I have Nas. I have Carmen and Kmen. Let me see. Is it going to improve if you take a step back and think about what you want? You have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands tells me that either they said something to you or they will say something to you, and somebody may put their foot down and get frustrated. The Knight of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse is showing something dying out. So right now it doesn't look like, unless you shift what you want in that situation, it looks like it's going in a negative way. You have to, it's like they think it's you know what I mean? Like those are the cards that pulled for you. Yes, Jasmine. Either you have to put your foot down and put more work in, or that Seven of Wands is either you or them. I don't know. Either they don't think you're putting the work in, or you're not, or you're giving up and not putting the work in. So at this point with the outcome, does that make sense to you? With this, at this point with the outcome, it's showing Knight of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is showing it not going anywhere. It's not improving. All right. Let me see. Yeah. But you can change the situation around. But if you don't want to be there, it's not going to change. I mean, that's the truth. No card is going to tell you. Know that's the truth. If you don't want to be there, it's not going to get any better. You will start to hate it even more there. And they're not going to change. The King of Wands in reverse is not going to change. All right. So we have Galactic, and I have thoughts, feelings. And I just saw the Ten of Swords too. So I don't know if you're going to decide to move on from that. Are you ready to go? Let's see. Yeah, you're ready to go, huh? Yeah. I just saw the Ten of Swords. All right, Galactic. Can I have thoughts, feelings, intent, read about the same person as last week? All right, your person from last week. Let's see their energy, their thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you this week. All right, Jasmine, I just need your question so I can pin it. All right. All right, something needs to change. You've got the Death card here at the bottom of the deck, or something's changing. I do see a lot of passion. So the Knight of Wands, their thoughts, their feelings, though, the Chariot card in reverse. So either way, the Chariot card upright. Something's changing. Maybe they're refocusing because when the Chariot's in reverse, that can say something may have slowed down or stopped, but they might be refocusing or rethinking about things. But I do see the Three of Cups, in reverse here in their intentions. And so I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know if there's an end to a third party, or if like right now they're very attracted to you still, but they may have put a stop to it. I've got the Death card. Did something end? I don't feel like this is over. If something did end, if you guys, I don't know if something happened, the Three of Cups in reverse, that didn't make them happy, or they're dealing with something. The Chariot card shows that you will overcome this, but something has come to a halt. The Knight of Wands still shows sexual energy between the two of you. It does still show them attracted to you and them still wanting to come towards you. But for some reason, something's come to a stop, and it's a redirection here, and the Death card. So it may seem like something's over, something's changing. So is something changing with you guys? So he had a third party. He said he wants to pick things back up with me when he's feeling better. All right. So, again, we're in Scorpio season, and I've been very, very sensitive with my readings because I'm 5 placements Scorpio, and I'm having every return happen right now. And November is month of judgment, and I do not want to I don't want to say things and feel like I'm judging anything or doing anything. But the Knight of Wands, and he says he wants to pick things back up when he's feeling better. And the Knight of Wands is showing up. This is a sexual connection. This is somebody that wants you when they want you. And like, if that's okay with you, if that's what you want, is to wait for somebody to decide when the time's right for them, or when it's good enough to get together with them, with the Knight of Wands. I mean, that's all you. But the cards are showing that it's the Three of Cups in reverse, the Chariot card in reverse, that things aren't moving forward. I mean, you will get back together, you will hang out again. But the Death card is saying something's got to change here. And I don't know. Okay, so if that's what you're in it for, then that's what's here. That's what's showing up for then. So then if something's come to a stop right now, it is showing that they will be back in again with the Knight of Wands. So then it's exactly what you're waiting for and what you want. It'll come back in. But if you're looking for something solid or a commitment right now, that's not the energy that's showing up. Okay. All right. So I don't feel bad then, if that's what you're looking for. Okay. All right. Well, it looks as though it's going to turn out like he's going to be back in. All right. You're welcome. So, I mean, I wish I would have known that part, but that's what was showing up in the reading. All right. All right. So we have. So I have. You're welcome. All right. So Jasmine, I have you here. What time is it? 3:30. No, it's okay. I know that you're in a completely different relationship, Galactic, and so I've got to remember that this. I know that you were in that long one with that other person, and you wanted something more, and so I don't want to misinterpret the cards, and I don't want to discourage you. But if that's what you're in it for, that's what's coming up. That's what was shown on the table. You didn't need to divulge more. I just didn't want to say something. All right. I'm worried too much about triggering people during this time period. I'm reading into too much of my astrology right now. And I'm like, this is when everybody hates Scorpios, All of a sudden, Scorpio season comes in and everybody remembers why they hate, why they don't like us. And yet, moving away, and I sought out a sexual connection with someone and got this one. Oh, okay. Oh, the other person ended up moving away. All right, and I sought out someone and got this one. Gotcha. All right. For you two, NV2, did you change your name? Because I think you just didn't have the 2 before it. All right. I would like to know Taurus thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards me with advice. All right. All right. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. So they're still thinking, they're reevaluating the situation. The Nine of Wands. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. So anything's possible at this point right now with the cards that are showing up for you. Advice, the Tower card. All right. And the Love. All right. So I don't know. All right. I heard something, but let me start here. The Seven of Pentacles is showing somebody who's in the Nine of Wands. There's a little bit of setback, all right? Either they're trying to decide where to invest their time, or if they want to invest any more time with the Seven of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands, I don't know if you guys have been through a lot. I don't know your backstory. The Nine of Wands, though, in their feelings positions, shows somebody who does have heart, does have love for you, or does care about you, and they're not going to give up on this connection, but there could be somewhat of a setback. Their intentions is the Wheel of Fortune, which shows, right now anything's possible. It's kind of risky, that kind of energy, do I want to do this again? Do I not want to do this again? But it shows a positive, it does show a chance, like somebody maybe taking a chance again, but it's 50-50 at this point with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, the way I'm looking at this. Because I don't know if they need to break up with somebody, or if there was a love affair that happened, or if you guys just recently went through a breakup over the Lovers card and the Tower card was given when I asked for advice, right? Now, it's like the Lovers card can mean there was a choice between, were you receiving the love that you deserved in this relationship? Was it mutual? Do you feel like this person, what was the reason you broke up, if it was you and them breaking up? Was it stable? Right now, the Tower card, if this was a recent breakup, you guys may need to heal a little bit in order to rebuild this. But the Tower card and the Lovers card can show reconciliation. It shows that there was, or there will be, or there could be a deep connection there. But it also can show me that a love affair tore this relationship up. The Seven of Pentacles says we've invested time, or we've been through so much before that maybe fate will bring us back together with the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers card. So without knowing your backstory, and without being able to answer that question, it does show me that there's a chance you guys will give it another go with the Nine of Wands in their feelings position. It tells me not to give up on this. If you really love this person, you guys will be back together. It does show the Lovers card, which shows maybe they'll have a wake-up call. Maybe they'll realize, but I can't answer that for you, because in the advice, the Lovers card, were you receiving the love that you deserved in this relationship? Why did you break up if it happened? And are you okay with that? Because the Seven of Pentacles can say, I need to really look at, did I put too much energy into this? Was I getting my return of investment? Will I get my return of investment on this? Is this worth all the trials and tribulations we've had? And if so, the Wheel of Fortune says luck's on your side. There could be a fated turn of events that brings you guys together. And it could be some sort of, somebody having an epiphany. Maybe something wasn't stable in the past. Maybe you had to break up so that you guys could move forward. So many things could happen when you have a Seven of Pentacles. It gives you a moment to go, did I put too much into this, or was this worth it, and should I move forward? So it's just really sort of a time, and this could be them really thinking about, do I want to invest in this? And I'm feeling pulled to you guys coming back around again, but it really does come back to the Lovers and the Tower card. All right. So Key, I got you in there. I'll put your name in there. And I want to comment because I love this comment you made about Scorpios, Diane. I think it was Diane. Let's see. Yeah, Diane. Scorpio females are great friends. Don't want to date a Scorpio male, though. I feel the same way. I'm right there with you, sister. All right. I have so many Scorpio males in my family. Scorpio males and Scorpio females are completely different. And I think that a lot of people on tarot, there's more women than men. And so they're always talking about Scorpios. And I don't know if they're talking about their Scorpio men, but then they kind of compare us together. And Scorpio women are different than Scorpio men. And I know for a fact because I've lived with Scorpio men. And also every CrossFit coach and every guy I ever meet that is in a certain position in my life is a Scorpio male. And there's something about their intensity, about they can be very cold at times. They're just very, and I know that they're deep thinkers too. And I know they have a lot going on. So I can feel that part about them. But I want nothing to do with that. I don't know. I just can't. I can't. It's so intense and but yet if I were to go to battle, I'd want a Scorpio man there. I'll tell you that right now. All right. And I got you, South. Yeah. But Scorpios are very loyal. And I think the problem with Scorpio women, and I'm going to say this, and I might be projecting, but I think we have a hard time expressing our feelings and we repress our emotions. We don't even know because we've been taught at such a young age, depending on how we were raised, not to express our emotions or that we're too sensitive or whatever. And so we can retreat and repress. And so then when we decide to express ourselves, it's like verbal diarrhea or emotional diarrhea. And then nobody knows where it's coming from. And it seems like punishment doesn't fit the crime. And yet we felt that pain for so long. We've been holding it in, and it's our fault for doing that. We don't know how to express it. And then it comes across to other people as, overwhelming, too much, resentful, anger, and it just different things. The stinger of a Scorpio is strong, and I've learned over my life that I can see how it can hurt another person because we repress our emotions. But the punishment did fit the crime. It's just you guys weren't aware of it. We have to learn to express ourselves. All right. So my dad's a Scorpio. Yeah, my brothers are Scorpios. Forget it. When they say no, oh my God, like them, and they're two different Scorpios. I got two older brothers, totally different, but they both resemble Scorpios. And, oh man, and they're all intense, the intensity. Yes, you can get another question. All right. So let me move on to who's next. I'm going on my little rants. We got Nisha. All right. So who else came in? Oh, I got Lubna in here too. Oh, I got you, South Sahara. That's you. And I don't think I missed anybody else. But let's see. We had Nisha. All right. So just broke up with me. Now I have to move again. And we have only been living together since February. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 8 months. So we'll try and come back. What's the energy surrounding both him and I? All right. So let me look at his energy. Let's look at the challenge. And let's look at you. All right, the Chariot. So I am seeing moving, but that Chariot card, it just flew out. So it can show me that this is an obstacle that you guys may overcome. All right, but I definitely can see the movement. Something's changing. It's also a card saying stay focused right now, okay? Stay focused. This can be a hard time right now with all this shifting. So we're looking at that as a wild card that just flew out, all right? Right now, there's a lot happening. You're going through a breakup, so your emotions are going to be all over the place. This card is asking you to ground yourself and stay strong, stay focused on what's important. During these times when we're going through breakups or going through something major in our life and we immediately want to see change, we're not realizing that we're doing our actions and our reactions are creating the outcome that we don't want. And during this time, it's one of the hardest things to do is to hang on to your will, hang on to your spirit, hang on to and stay focused. If you can discipline your mind during this time and breathe, stay present and just let it go, let him move, let him go, you will be able to let the situation dissolve a little bit, and the outcome there'll be more probability of a better outcome. If we're emotional and we start reacting right now during these situations, we're going to add more fuel to the fire, and we're going to give reasons to our person on why it is they want to leave. We've all learned this in our past. We can all look at our past, and we've all seen situations where we fought, we made things worse, we would beg, cry, plead, and all it did was make us feel more small, or we made things worse and we made ourselves look desperate. When we're more attractive and stronger in the moment, a person will have no reason. We're not giving them a reason. They want to have reasons and excuses, and they want to blame it on you. But if you overreact and you start acting out, they're going to go, this is why, this is why. So the more soldier-like you can be, and the more you can be, I saw an awesome video one time where this guy came in like he came up with all these excuses, this story, was going to break up with this woman, and she was like, okay. And he just stood there. It was like dumbfounded. And it went on. It was a little bit more funnier than that. But that's the reaction you want. And it's the hardest for us to do when our emotions take the best of us. So the best reaction is no reaction. As painful as that can be. And when you do this and you're able to regroup and hang on, the Chariot card here is here to save the day. You stay focused and determined, and then you're able to clear your thoughts and you're able to sit back, let everything happen. The snake bite hurts, but it's the venom. It's the venom that spreads, that creates what kills you. And that's right. All he wants to do is say that he's not wanting to talk. Stop egging him on. He doesn't want to talk. He's telling you he does not want to talk. He's acting annoyed and then doesn't say I love you and that he doesn't see forever with me. So I'm unsure what to believe with anything. Nothing. You can't believe anything. You have to believe everything he's saying right now. As hard as that is, he does not want to talk. I'm being real with you as if I was sitting right next to you and I was talking to you. I would let it simmer. Let's see his thoughts, though. Let's see the energy between you. He's not wanting to talk, and the more you try to get him to talk, the more ammo you're gonna give him, and the quicker he's gonna be gone. Doing absolutely opposite of what he expects is gonna throw him off. Yeah, this is a very hard time. Let's see him. I sound like a game player. I sound like, and I am sorry, guys. I mean, it is what it is. I've just been through too much bullshit in my life. I am like quick to not, I have like the game face of the Tin Man. I don't know. Seven of Swords in reverse is your person. So that's usually somebody speaking their truth, somebody closure, somebody opening up, somebody it can be lashing out too, to me as well. The energy between the two of you, we've got the judgment in return, in reverse. All right. So right now, it seems as though there's a lot of blaming, there's a lot of yelling, arguing. You, the World card, you don't want it to end. All right. You don't want this to end. All right. The judgment is between the two of you. Something needs to change here between the two of you. The judgment in reverse can say that somebody has made a bad decision. Has he cheated on you? Has he been lying to you? Has he finally opened up about something? I mean, and it's like you, for some reason, let's see. The Nine of Wands is coming up, and it's showing that you guys have been through a lot before. And the Nine of Wands is showing it's a setback right now. And then, and that there's still maybe another go here. To go from I need you, let me prove to you, and then go to this extreme when he had the out before. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. So it's, you have the Nine of Wands. You have a very complicated situation right now that it's really like I could sit like here for an hour on this. And that's, I can't, I do feel like you've been deceived. I feel like they're being open and honest with you right now. Like they are lashing out and they're coming out. But I do feel like they're not saying the nicest things. They're not making the best judgment calls. I feel like this person's intense. I feel like the judgment in reverse. I don't know if they make bad decisions. I don't know if they're lashing out at you. And that's why I'm saying you need to not engage in this right now. The Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune is showing me that there's there's going to be a turn of events. This isn't completely over. All right. But at the same time, it's like you don't want it to end right now. But the way they're acting towards you right now, you're getting caught up in an energy that's just going to make things worse. And they're going to continue to make bad judgment calls. And they're going to keep blaming you or judging you or shaming you or saying things to you that hurt you. And if you're looking for a logical reason for this, you're not going to get it right now. They obviously don't make good decisions. You're connected to somebody who has either lied to you before in the past, has they've cheated on you, or they've just deceived you, or they take more of your energy than they give. It can be any or all of the above. But the judgment in reverse shows that bad decisions have been made, or there's a lot of blaming, there's a lot of past history, there's a lot of shit that goes on. This person doesn't, whether you judge them or they judge you, there's a lot of judgment happening here, negative judgment. And in this energy, nothing's going to change. You're not going to get your whys. You're not going to understand. You're not going to be able to get the truth from somebody. You've got to find closure in this moment so that you can get out of this energy and let the dust settle and see where things go. And I do know you feel deceived. And that's a very hard energy to be in. And what I recommend is when this stuff happens or something like this happens in your life, like you've got to literally walk out of a room, walk out of a place and disengage and go find time to think so that you can see things clearly. Because during this kind of time, this is where gaslighting can happen. This is where more blame and shaming. This is where we can say things. We could hurt each other. We say things we regret. And sometimes we say things that we just cannot take back. And then what will happen with that judgment in reverse, you'll say things and then later on you'll blame yourself some more. You'll grieve, you'll hang on to it. You'll be beating yourself up more for things that you say during this time. And we also tend to, in these energies, we will trigger people and we will push people until we get them to say the things that we don't want to hear. So something has been said and there's been some judgments made here. And I do feel like right now in this energy that you're in, it's showing that it's a setback. There's a pause happening here and there's a break happening here. All right. But it doesn't mean that it's over, because the Wheel of Fortune's here and the Nine of Wands. I do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse though. So that can show you being very, stressed out. It can show you not knowing what to do next. It can show you in a panicky mode because now you're not grounded. It could be bringing up, codependency, things like that. It can be bringing up a lot of stressful energy for you. And right now you cannot make a decision in this kind of an energy. So the Sun card in reverse too. So I'm just pulling up right now is a very negative energy. Things might be ending temporarily, but if you give it a little bit of moment, maybe more clarity will come in. All right. I got the Lovers card. I mean, I'm trying to help you out here. I don't know how long this is going to take. I mean, I can't give you that kind of promise. Nobody can. The Lovers card shows that there is attraction here. There's love here, but the Judgment in reverse is saying bad decisions. There's just a lot of judging going on here, a lot of energy, negative energy going on here. The Lovers, I don't know if there's somebody else in the picture. I don't know. But the Lovers card can show reconciliation. All right. And the Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune shows that, it's 50-50. There's another go around with the Nine of Wands. It's not completely over. But it may be over temporarily for right now. Let things play out. That's more for an in-depth personal reading, to be honest with you, because like I've got to get into it, and that's a lot to get into in just a few moments. So I hope that does help you. All right, Fallen Star. All right, so we're on a Nisha next. I know, let me see. I think Roland came in twice, so. I hope that helped. I hope that, kind of, you had the Chariot card that came out first. And the Chariot card was a really important one, I think, was guiding me to tell you that you just got to kind of hold the reins, stay focused, and ground yourself, and that you will overcome this. It's a victory card, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. So I think that's why that card flew out first. All right. Anissa. Mansoir. All right. Let's clear for Anissa. Is the person on my mind with the name that begins with the letter B will come back into my life? Let's see. Thank you, Naz. South Sahara. You're on the list. You are on the list. I just didn't put you on the written one. So it goes Key, South Sahara, Diane. Sorry. So let me see. South and Diane. And then Fallen Angel. Thank you. But you guys, the computer stars you automatically. And I do too. So I just had to update the list. All right. So let's see for Anissa. Is the person on my mind with the name that begins with the letter B, will they come back into my life? All right. Let's see. Guys, don't forget, if you want to be a part of my membership, I go weekly over there. You sign up, and I do weekly energy checks over there as well too. And we go live. I go live. I might be going live more often over there and taking super chats over there as well. And it's a little bit more personal, so that we can get more in depth and things like that. So if you are interested in that, it's over there. It's $9.99 a month for the energy checks weekly. Every now and then, the $2.99 is there. You can observe. We talk a lot about different things, but you can still super chat for a question over there, like you do here. And but sometimes there's just plenty of time for me to give everybody an energy check. So I do see the Ace of Cups here, letter B. So there is a possibility of them coming back into your life. But right now, all right, they acting like a fool. Right now, they're not taking any action right now. They're not moving towards this energy for some reason. So they have put a halt on it, but they haven't moved on. That's the good news here. But I do see a Queen of Pentacles showing up here. So I don't know if there's another person involved right now, or they have a lot of responsibilities going on in their life. All right. And I do see the Death card. So the Death card shows maybe right now something has ended. Something's changing, though there is still room for change. Whenever there's an ending, there's a new beginning. I don't know if they are in a new relationship. That's why things aren't moving between the two of you. But the cards also say that they have not let go of this. They have not completely moved on. And there is a possibility that the two of you come back into alignment with these cards as well, too. All right, so it can work both ways. So the answer says yes. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You're not next, South. I hit the wrong button. Let's see, dog. Hi, Neil. Press 1 if you think Frankie's the nicest tarot reader. Yeah, thank you. I wish everybody thought that. I get people mad at me. All right, so I have, did you put your questions in here, Roland? Sea Dog, I don't see your questions. Oh, wait a minute. Just commenting. What does Spirit need me to know this week for my highest good? And I have plans. All right, wait a second. I'm going away with a younger Cancer on a beach trip. Ooh. I'm just kidding. For 2 days. What are her intentions? What are your intentions? That's going to be fun. California, Northern California on the beach. That was one of the best. Oh my God. I was like, I've waited a lifetime to drive up that strip. I didn't go all the way down, but from Oregon, Northern California, oh my God, it was breathtaking. I missed that side of the world. Why did I come back to Florida? All right. What does Spirit need me to know this week for my highest good? Let's see. All right. Let's see. I bought my sister flowers yesterday because she made me happy on Saturday. Like, it's kind of cool. I think I told you guys, right? I was bummed out, and then she went and made me laugh. So I got her some flowers yesterday. And I'm saying that because somebody wrote, and one for Batty too. She was shocked. I'm like, yes, your sister's nice. I am nice. I love you. I buy flowers for everybody, but my sister didn't know that. I'm a flower person. All right. So, increase. So the card of increase showed up for you. What does Spirit want you to know this week? Things are moving forward for you. All right. And if you feel like they're not, that can also be, pay attention to, this is like an energy. It's a cycle though. So there's cycles moving. You're moving. If you're coming from a stuck energy, you're moving. Things are expanding for you. So I start to notice the feelings of increase when I notice more activity around me, or I notice I'm stepping out of my comfort zone a lot more, or it seems like an increase in things to do, an increase in conversation. And so there's a sense of increase around you. So increase in positivity, an increase in money, an increase. It could even be an increase in weight. So be careful, because sometimes when we're feeling a little bit more abundant, increases show up. I also get the card of courage though for you though. So, this could be, don't let your fears get in the way. All right. So it does look as though you're entering a new cycle and you're being shown a new path here. If you've been wanting change in your life and you've been wanting expansion and growth, the universe is saying, here's the doorway. Here's that road trip. Here's that beach trip. Don't let your fears hold you back. Right. But the courage card to me, it's like your energy. It's like you're so ready for something new in your life, a new energy, a new, to shake up your life, to move forward, that it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to start maybe changing your routine up, or getting out there more, or just looking at life differently, and expanding your horizons, like doing different things. Like when I get like this, or I get these messages from myself, like I'm always looking for new opportunities to do different things. I make myself, like if I find myself doing the same thing and I'm bored, I automatically make myself get up and go do something differently, something I don't normally do, so that I can change the entire energy in my world. All right. So we're not stuck in that same energy. All right. So that is what I'm getting for you. Your honor and path. So definitely something might be coming up for you that's meant to be on your path, that's putting you in more in alignment, making you feel pretty good about the direction that you're going in your life. So continue. Don't hold yourself back. Yes, I love getting flowers. I used to, when I was in art class, that's all I ever drew was flowers. That's why I've got flowers on my arms. And I probably should start sculpting again and sculpt flowers. I always talk about that shit and never do it. See, I'm look at the pot calling the, what is it? The pot calling the teapot calling the pot black, or kettle, or whatever. You know what I'm saying. All right. I have plans with a Cancer this week. The pot calling the kettle. What is it? How the hell do you say it? I have plans with a Cancer this week for a 2-day beach trip. What's her intentions? 9 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see. I've got, that was the King of Swords. All right, so let's see. I thought it was the Knight of Cups. I was going to say something about that, but. All right. Popped in another quickie. All right. We like quickies. At this point, anything? No, just kidding. All right. So the 9 of Pentacles shows me somebody who's independent, available. It's a card of success, enjoying oneself. So having a good time. It's an earthy energy, so it could be friendship type, but you've got the Page of Cups. So we do see a younger water energy, and we do see somebody who's playful. Maybe this is somebody who is available, and maybe something could come of this. All right. So could be confusing too. So if they're younger than you, don't let them play games with you. We have the Hermit card here. So it was in reverse, and the Hermit card can say maybe she's single and doesn't want to be single anymore. So, but it could be a friendship vibe too. But I got the 9 of Cups. So I don't know. You might be dealing with somebody. It's the pot calling the kettle black. Thank you. It looks like something could grow from this. I don't want to set you up. You know what I mean? This is tarot. But you may be older, because the Hermit card is you're older than them, right? But the 9 of Cups says maybe beauty, maybe that doesn't matter. They may be a little bit more immature than you. But the 9 of Pentacles on the Hermit card shows that both of you guys are available. And the 9 of Cups says that, this could be wish granted or a wish fulfillment, right? It could turn into a relationship. I just realized this. I'm so sorry about this. You have 999. So look up the numbers 999 and see what it says. You'll always get something different. There's all different kind of interpretations. So today, maybe you'll get a certain message around this. But you've got the 3 9s here. And those are the 9s are success, a new path, a new journey, abundance. All right. The Princess of Cups can show a crush. There could be a crush forming. Something could happen. All right. But I also don't want to set you up. You go there looking like a rock star, and then you go there and set you up. You got to trust your intuition. All right. Putting on all that cologne, slicking your hair back. So trust your intuition, Sea Dog. All right. So I got you in Emma. And let me, yeah, it's called, that's funny, the pot calling the kettle black. That's called an idiom, right? And ever since I was younger, it's been manifested in my life. Like my whole family knows I do this, but like I screw them up constantly. It's like they're like tongue twisters for me. All right, Carmen. I like the number 1111. It's been showing up for me a lot lately, right? Very big number right now. My numbers always change, and it doesn't happen all the time, so I take them very seriously. 1111. And plus, November's here. So my brother's birthday is 11/11. He was born on the portal. I'm a Cancer dealing with a Sag. What are his true feelings, thoughts, and intentions towards our relationship? All right, let's see. This is for Carmen. Cancer dealing with a Sag. Well, they still keep an eye on you. if you're not in a connection, or they're not being 100% clear about their intentions. That's showing through. All right, the World in reverse. The Star card. Did I skip you, Naz? I'm sorry, I didn't tag your name. I will do you next. I'm sorry, not being clear. I've got the Star card. I've got the Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse says that they're not going anywhere, but where's this going? It can give me both that energy. And I have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's your answer. The World in reverse says there's definitely unfinished business here. They're very unclear about their intentions because they don't even know what the hell they want for their own future. They're not going anywhere, though. You both desire one another. The Star card, things don't lose faith, maybe. You've got the Wheel of Fortune card, which says right now it's like, you're taking your chances with this one, because the Three of Wands in reverse says that I'm not going anywhere, yet I'm not going anywhere. Or this might not go as far as you want it to go. So the Wheel of Fortune says, it's the ball's in your court, kind of. It's like 50-50. You can take your chances here. You can go with it. Sometimes, things with the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune, if with faith and with, time, maybe things will turn in your favor. There's always a possibility for a positive outcome. I mean, I'm not going to tell you there's not. But the challenge in their feelings, the Three of Wands, it's like, do they have a vision for the future? I mean, do they have ambition, goals, anything? So the Wheel of Fortune, and I mean, the World in reverse can show kind of a karmic lesson, karmic cycle, the Wheel of Fortune. But the thing that's promising is the Star card is here. And if this is truly what you desire, and there is potential for this person to, to come into alignment. It's just, that's the energy that's coming through right now. And so you're wondering if they'll ever commit. It's sort of this is what you get in kind of energy. You're getting somebody that doesn't seem to commit to anything in their life, or they're afraid to even commit. They're not clear about their own future vision. Is what I'm getting. All right. He is afraid of commitment. It seems he's afraid of every commitment, though. So I wouldn't take it personally. All right, so I do have Naz next. I just took your name out because I'm on. You're welcome. All right, let's see. All right, so it seems like there's a lot changing in people's situations the past week, and we are in the month of transformation. So because I know your situation, Naz, just like Emma and Paola and things like that, I'm gonna pull cards and just like a fresh kind of, let's see what's going on, with no storyline behind it, just to see what's going on and see what cards kind of come through for you, because it does seem to be, especially with relationships that have been that are that have been long-term or real serious relationships. It's like there's that big judgment energy, and anything, and there's major transformation just happening right now. So thoughts, feelings, and energies with the Cancer. I've got the Two of Pentacles. All right, so that just flew out. So we're still seeing kind of going back and forth, trying to prioritize things, trying to make a decision. There's plans and decisions happening here. I do have the Knight of Wands here, so it's almost like the excitement between the two of you as you're as you guys are making decisions or trying to make plans or trying to prioritize. This is probably the most attention like maybe you guys are giving each other right now, and it's like making things intense. It might be sparking up. There could be some attraction sparking up between the two of you. Yeah, they do, because when I get, are you talking to me, Naz? Because what happens is I know a lot, and I'm getting so many messages at the same time that I don't want to be blindsided by a new message. And so I will see certain cards sometimes and they'll throw me off, but I'll get an energy from them, and I don't know what to say in the moment at the time. I don't want to throw a wrench in something. So it does get a little bit complicated. So we're just pulling cards. That's what I'm getting so far. So their thoughts, they're still going back and forth. There's a lot of decision and making plans going on between the two of you. And remember, I still have to trust that you're telling me the truth too with your energies. You could be sitting there eating popcorn with your Cancer, laughing. You guys you just got married. You're in Hawaii. I've got the Page of Swords here. Or the Prince of Swords. So I do see, a lot of communication. I was going to say, you're like, he's been texting a lot more. Yeah, there's a lot more communication. That's the overall energy. It seems like something's shifting, something's changing here. The Seven of Swords is showing up in reverse. All right, so I will pull a card for that. That to me has always been my card of closure and being honest, like wanting to be honest, wanting to be open, and but it's also a card of closure, and it seems as though going back and forth again with that closure energy is still coming up with you guys. And I've got the Princess of Cups here. Are you open to be in love? Are you still, they're still in love with you, but they may be feeling like that you're closed off from them. So I'm getting an energy that they feel more like you're ready for closure than they are. But there's still a lot of love for you, all right? And the Knight of Swords here. I don't think they want to move forward with this, but I do think that they are getting more of a vibe from you that you're done. Like you're not as open to the relationship. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're uncertain about what you want in this connection. Are you giving off an impression that, I don't know, I feel like, because this is them, this is you, this is the middle energy. You've got to decide. All right. Let's just look at him. Two of Pentacles. What's his real, what does he want? What does he want right now? I don't think that's what he wants. I don't think he wants to make the decision. I think that he wants you to be clear on your feelings. That's my honest interpretation of those cards that just came out. You're not pushing anything, and I think he wants you to push for it. King of Wands in reverse. Like, I don't think that that's intense emotions. That's kind of blocking and holding back. I've got the 3 of Cups here. And I've got the Ace of Cups. So I think they would be happier with the reconciliation. I don't think that, for some reason, the King of Wands in reverse, I don't think they want to move forward with it. So honestly, Naz, I don't know if I'm wrong or I'm completely off. The energy's shifting in all you guys' relationships. But if you were really in love with them and you really wanted to be with them and you decided that you did not want a divorce, you guys would reconcile, I feel. I don't feel like they really, I feel like it's you. Because they got the 2 of Pentacles and they got the 3 of Cups and they got the Ace of Cups. And the King of Wands in reverse says, I don't want to move forward. I don't want to take action. This isn't what I envisioned. Right? So I don't know how you feel about that, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting through right now. And I got the Empress here in reverse. I didn't really ask a question when I pulled it, but the Empress in reverse can be insecurities or uncertainty. My side should just say, I want $1 million. Yeah. I hope that just going with the flow and have a good time. Yes, have a good time. Oh, you surf. Nice. There you go. Just be surfing and showing off. I had a dream the other night that I was surfing. And I can only surf a little bit. Like, I've gotten up a few times and I want to continue to surf, but it just seems to, like, I never get the chance. And but I was surfing in my dream. Yeah, it's a sign I need to. I think that's the way I'm gonna go. Shark or something. I've been dreaming a lot about the ocean lately. All right, I'm gonna quit. I'm getting in my little. I just feel like when we had a conversation, I did say that I don't want to go through with it. Does he want me to keep saying it, man? I think he wants you to. I think, look, at you both are Cancers, and if you don't fully mean it, or if you're not 100% giving it, and yes, he is a man, so guys, don't get mad at me, but you can be babies. Maybe he needs you to really show it, really be invested, because you guys are very intuitive, and if you're not fully 100% invested, you're going to pick up on it. You guys have known each other way too long. I used to do a lot of water skiing, and just I mean, nothing that would be right home about, but I always did, like, stuff with, like, the skis and the boats, and I love water sport. I love water stuff. Right. Yeah. I mean, I might be wrong. I'm just reading the cards. I told you it's a different energy. I know so much about what's been going on, but things can change all the time, and that's what I'm getting between the two of you, is that things might shift if it was more about feelings and not about paper and divorce and talking. I mean, we can talk to her blue. All right. So. Yeah, to a lifelong surfer. All right. Hi, hope you're well. I am. Hope you are too. May I know AR's intentions and feelings towards me, and who has potential AR or W. All right. So let's do the first one. AR's intentions and feelings towards me and the possible potential outcome with them, and then we'll look at W. Seven of Swords in reverse. Why does that card keep wanting to come up? Do you need to face some sort of truth? Eight of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. The Lovers. Well, AR shows a lot of potential. I've got the King of Pentacles, somebody who's responsible. The Eight of Pentacles, they work a lot. They're very well off. I don't know if you're here or not. This is somebody who's dedicated to their material world, their foundation, their work, home life. The Lovers, for intentions, they're definitely is looking for love. I don't know if they're in a, so I don't know, because this is, all right, so you're here. So, and I apologize, but like, I've just been doing these readings too long. All right. And when we're doing them quick like this and with no backstory, I have to kind of narrow things down. If this person's not in a relationship or not married or doesn't have children or a lot of responsibilities, all right, then there's potential for this to turn into a really true, nice union, serious union. Eight of Pentacles and the Lover's card and the King of Pentacles is showing. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's a Gemini rising, he's showing up as a King of Pentacles, which is somebody who takes things seriously, even their relationships. They take love seriously with the Lover's card. If this is somebody who's in a relationship, who's already committed in a relationship, then their intentions for you is just to have a love affair. All right, so he's single. Good. This has a lot of potential. A lot of potential with AR. It at least shows a romantic connection, maybe something that could turn more serious. But you've got the Lover's card and the intentions. The King of Pentacles is showing up. Intentions, Eight of Pentacles is commitment, is staying committed and working towards something. And the Seven of Swords now in reverse shows honesty. So there is potential with AR. Let's see W. Oh, and you're saying he's Gemini. You're right. So there you go. All right, we got the Fool card and we got the Star card. So you definitely have potential with W2. We're seeing the Fool card and the Star card. What's their sign? So it seems like you have potential with both people. But maybe your bond isn't as strong with W. It seems like maybe AR is more. It seems like I don't know. You may desire W with the Star card. All right. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, though. It seems as though you may desire. He's a new proposal. All right, that makes sense. The Fool card. So the Fool card, the Star card. All right. Anything's possible here, but the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if this is going to be what you want. It might start off. You might desire one another. There might be an attraction there. With the Fool card and the Star card, it can show a lot of attraction. But the Princess of Pentacles in reverse can show really not knowing each other that well, or not having the same things in common, and it might not be a solid foundation for the future. Your first person looks like somebody who's very stable and something that can grow over time. So you do what you want to do, both potentials, but it seems like the first one's more mature. It seems like both of them are showing up as you can trust. I just answered your questions. It said both of them look like you can trust both of them. Yeah, the Seven of Swords in reverse was like, you got to choose which one that you, the first one seemed more mature. The second one seemed like, there might be more attraction there, but. All right. Hopefully that helped. All right. So Jasmine. It's about my ex-Scorpion. All right. Are you here, Jasmine? It's about my ex-Scorpion. How does he truly feel about me? What does he truly want from me? Oh yeah, Emma, I got to put you on the list. I'm sorry. I do have you on the list. Yes. I just forgot to put you on the list, but you are on the list. All right. So we are looking at Scorpio. What does he want from me? Does he still have feelings for me? Does he love me? All right. You're saying, what does he truly want from me? Are you guys ex, or has he shown back up in your life, or are you guys in contact? Makes things a little bit more easier. I do see the Knight of Cups here, so I am seeing they do have love for you with the Knight of Cups. So, but I do see the Five of Wands. They have a lot of anger or frustration towards this, or there's been a lot of conflict, or you guys have a power struggle, or just a lot of tension or drama between the two of you, is how he feels. I see the Moon card in reverse. So if their feelings they will open up to you about their feelings. All right. Something they will show, it'll be shown to you how they feel. The Moon card in reverse. So they do have feelings for you. The Knight of Cups. All right. There's no uncertainty about that. All right. So, but the Five of Wands shows a lot of conflict and drama between the two of you. Or this person has a lot of inner drama, inner battles, or they like drama. I do see the Hierophant in reverse, so they're still non-committal. They're still, I don't know if you guys just want different things, or, you want a traditional relationship. They do not right now. I am seeing that could be the conflict between the two of you. You want traditional marriage, or you have different belief systems. You have something, about what you guys want for, or what you consider a solid relationship. You're just not in alignment with that. But the emotions and the feelings are there for you. And maybe you guys, I'm getting that there's a lot of feelings for you, but I'm still getting intentions, the Hierophant in reverse. So I am still seeing that they have commitment issues. It's not saying that they don't want to come in again. You've got the Knight of Cups. But the five, I can only pull the cards for you. The Five of Wands in their thoughts is there is still some inner conflict about what they truly desire, for commitment. There's still some tension or something between the two of you. And so it's not saying that he's not going to try it again. It's just showing that there's still some conflict over that. I don't know how else to say it. Whatever the reason you guys broke up before is still there. All right. And I've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like nothing's really changed since the last time you guys dated. So that's kind of your answer. Yes, they are coming back in, the Knight of Cups. I don't know if he wants playmates. The Knight of Cups. He's not. I don't know how else to say it. Please listen back to the message. I don't know how else to say it. He's coming back in to give something another shot, but he has not changed. The Hierophant in reverse shows somebody who does not want, who's non-committal. So if he was non-committal before, or whatever happened in the past may repeat itself. The Hierophant in reverse can show a lesson that needs to be learned. You've got to trust yourself with that mess. You've got to trust yourself there with that. Does that make sense? You guys may end up dating again, but I'm not seeing in the cards anything like majorly changing in the situation. And you may come back and maybe listen to it again later. It didn't. That's a whole look. Guys. You guys could make me go into a whole personal reading if I sit here and answer all kinds of questions. It didn't show anybody else that wasn't part of the question. Guys, you gotta be fair with me too here, right? I'm spending like 5, 10, 15 minutes on readings that these are supposed to be quick. I do personal readings that I can go in and answer all these questions for you. All right. Let's see. Who else did I? You're welcome. Okay, so I have Keys, South, Diane, and Fallen Star. And I'm gonna close the questions now. Let me close the questions. All right. I didn't realize the time. All right. So let's go. We have Key. Was I too harsh on E last week with my decisions? Were you too harsh on E last week with my decision? energy around that is. King of Wands. No, you spoke your truth. You've got the King of Wands here. You spoke up, defended yourself, said what you had to say, and if they didn't like it, too bad. You're the King of Wands here. All right, the Prince of Wands. You see, your cards are like you said what you had to say. The Seven of Swords. All right, did they lie to you? Did they cheat on you? Were they dishonest about something? Were they being shady? Did they take too much energy from you? Did they steal from you? If that's the case and that's the energy around them, and you're the King of Swords and the Page of Swords, that's like, no, speak your piece and keep on moving. I've got the Two of Pentacles here. It's like, you gave them an ultimatum, or you want to be made a priority, but they need to make a decision. All right, well, you gave them an ultimatum, or you said something to them, and now the Two of Pentacles is here. It's basically you stand up for yourself like that. You put somebody in a position to go, whoa, maybe I need to prioritize key a little bit more. I have the Five of Cups in reverse, which shows they'll come back around. All right, so no. My answer is no with these cards, especially with the King of Wands showing up. King of Wands is pretty confident. You spoke up, you felt like their story was off, and you called them out. And guess what? You probably shook them up a little bit, and now they're sitting back thinking, I better prioritize. I better make better decisions with that Two of Pentacles. So if they were trying to be sneaky or trying to juggle, if that's what you felt like they were trying to do, or if something was off, you may have, made a point, a very good point, and set a boundary. And so the Five of Cups in reverse shows them coming back around. All right, so no, the answer is no for you. And I've got the Knight of Swords. You were very direct, you were very appropriate, you were very serious, and you had clear, honest intentions. And do it again if it happens again. Always trust your intent. Always trust yourself, your intuition. Don't ever doubt yourself. That to me was setting things straight. Setting things straight. You're welcome. Yeah, I like that. I like that read. Hell yeah. All right. All right, Southie. Let me see. All right, so your Libra, David, his feelings, intention, and reunion. Let's see if anything's changed. Has anything changed between you, David, your Libra, David, his feelings, intentions, and any possibility of a reunion? All right, well, you got the Strength card, so hang in there. I do have the Five of Swords, so there's still some frustration or some disagreement or disappointment between the two of you for some reason. I do see the Three of Swords in reverse, so that does show a reunion. All right, so you are getting the energy of that's usually healing after a serious heartbreak. So, and I've got the Wheel of Fortune, so something is changing here. The Wheel of Fortune is saying something's turning, a turning point. It's definitely a turning point in the relationship. There is still some confusion, some frustration they're dealing with. There may still be no communication between the two of you. Three of Swords in reverse shows with the Wheel of Fortune that there's maybe an unexpected reconciliation or healing coming in. And you also have the Strength card, which says hang in there, your strength and will. This is making you stronger, but this is also a relationship that grows stronger over time as well. And I've got the Four of Wands. So you are seeing a reunion possibly with the Four of Wands. So those are your cards. Your energy definitely shifted. Something shifted. But that Five of Swords is still their thought. So there's still something going on. And I got the Star card. So there's still some confusion, but there's still some desire or thinking about you. And there's healing happening here. But the Star card shows that there's still attraction. And the law of attraction is that's my card, you know. But there's still some Five of Swordsy energy there. All right. So we'll see. We're with you on this ride. So remember, the Four of Wands was the outcome. I've got my fingers crossed for you too. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so the energy is definitely, there's a turning point here. It's shifting for you. All right. All right, Diane. There's a Cancer guy. They're getting ready for Halloween, so you're going to be able to hear kids, guys. I'm going to have to wrap this up. All right, there's a Cancer guy I've been talking to, but I had a falling out with. I'm a Sag Sun, Cancer rising. Is reconnecting a possibility, or should I try to avoid that? All right, let's see. There's a Cancer guy I recently talked to, but I had a falling out with. You're a Sag Sun, Cancer rising. All right, let's take a look at this, Cancer. Let's see. Feelings. You're welcome. Their feelings, how they view you, and any potential here, or should you avoid it? Let's see. All right, the Empress, the Emperor in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. So there is some anger, resentment. You lashed out at them. Did you lash out at them? I don't know if there was jealousy. I don't know if there's anger or resentment, or they just pulled back. I've got the Eight of Swords, so there could have been some I don't know if you guys got in an argument, some hurtful things said. And I've got the Queen of Pentacles, so in reverse. So to me, it seems like your person's being stubborn, or they have pulled back. You both have kind of pulled back. There's a power struggle here. All right, so I'm seeing a negative energy here between the two of you. I don't know what the complete situation is or what happened, but the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a fire and earth sign in reverse. An earth sign in reverse is showing somebody who doesn't know what to do, how to fix something, or is procrastinating, or could be stubborn, or could be judgmental, overly critical, lazy, picky, codependent. Queen of Wands in reverse can be hypersensitive, intense emotions, self-centered, resentful, jealous, vindictive, controlling. And the Eight of Swords is the mutual energy, which is a lot of negative energy, a lot of tossing limiting beliefs and doubts and guilt and or blame, or just arguing. I don't know, so I'm just giving you the energies of the cards. So right now you guys are both in your corners, and we have the Emperor card in reverse, nobody taking action. So very controlling, power struggle type of energy, not getting off the ground. So I'm not seeing it move. I see the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is like a breaking point. It's like an burnt out ending, or it's just very stressful situation. And the 3 of Wands in reverse is showing that it might not be going anywhere, but they're not going anywhere. So it's that same kind of energy. You could try and give this another shot, but do you really think this is going to go anywhere? I do see the Lovers card. So there could be, maybe there was another person involved, because I am seeing 2 queens. So maybe there was a love affair. Maybe there was accusations. Maybe there's romance here. Maybe you guys will reconcile and get together again, but it might be just a physical connection. And it seems like a lot of drama and a headache. And the 3 of Wands in reverse doesn't see much like happiness or joy or growth here. But it says that it's not going. I mean, you could try and reach out, reconcile, but it's going to be a lot of work for you. Is that resonating or making sense? That was a lot of energy that came through for somebody that is just a falling out. And I got the 7 of Swords. So there's I got the 7 of Swords, there's 7 of Swords, there's something you can't trust here, or there's more information, or there's something sneaky going on. All right. So I don't know like what else to say, but the 7 of Swords just flew out. And so Days of Nothing, and then that, and then the 7 of Swords. I don't know. You're saying it all resonates. I would double check, right, before you get back into that one. Jake, I'm sending you love. I hope you feel better. I'm sorry you're sick. Thank you for showing up, though. Hopefully you get well soon. All right. We have Fallen Star and then Emma. You're welcome. All right, another Sagittarius. What does the future hold for me and Brandon? Taurus. Will he be contacting me? Let's see. You're welcome, Diane. Good luck. What does the future hold for you and Brandon? Taurus. Will he be contacting me soon? Seven of Wands in reverse. The 2 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what's going on here. And the 5 of Cups in reverse. All right. So there will be another opportunity. You got the 5 of Cups in reverse, which shows a reconciliation, coming back around, healing. But right now, the 2 of Cups in reverse, you guys are not on the same page. I don't know if they're in a relationship or there's another person involved or what's going on. But the 2 of Cups in reverse shows that like things aren't like what they used to be. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse, there is definitely another opportunity, but they may have let go of this situation for the time being. 7 of Wands in reverse. I don't know if there was some defensive energy or somebody lashing out, or there was a sense of it just wasn't very grounded, the relationship. Something got intense or something happened. And I see the Page of Cups in reverse. So I'm seeing you were blocked, or like somebody blocked you, or you guys just broke up, or something happened here. All right. And if there's another relationship, it's got to play its course. But the Seven of Wands in reverse can show somebody letting down their guards too. All right. So if you've been blocked, they will come back around. But right now, it's like they need a little bit of space. All right. Nine of Pentacles is showing somebody who's kind of, doing their thing, just trying to ground themselves, focusing on work. And it does look like there'll be potential for you guys to come back around. We have the King of Swords. So we see communication. They need a little space. Maybe they're trying to see things clearly. Maybe they're trying to see things from your perspective or whatever. But right now, the King of Swords showing up with the Two of Cups and the block energy shows somebody who won't budge until they make a decision. This is somebody who needs space, or saying, I need space. Yeah, so it doesn't look like no third party, because the Nine of Pentacles showed up. So it just looks like you guys are not seeing eye to eye, and they just want their freedom right now. They're just focusing on themselves right now. Right? The Nine of Pentacles is my single person, somebody who's ready for a relationship, who wants to be in a relationship. But if in this case you guys are broken up, they're wanting their space. They're trying to get clear on what they want. I can't give you a soon. I do weekly readings. So, I mean, you can check weekly, but there is no soon and there is no when. And anybody who tries to tell you that, I mean, they're pulling your leg. I mean, we can give you an energy or a timeline, or we can tell you how something may show up. I've been doing the cards long enough that I believe in the timeline, and I believe in the cards themselves. I believe in my intuition, right? But soon, what's soon? Soon could be in a moment, or soon could be in 2 years. If I pull a card right now and it turns out to be the Three of Pentacles, that'll say 3 years. And then you'll go from this moment thinking that it'll take 3 years. So there's a reason why I don't answer soon and whens. Because it could happen tomorrow if you believe it. And the power of suggestion is so powerful that I don't want to do that. So I do weeklies for that reason. I set the intention for the now energy, and these are the cards that are coming through for you. All right. Try to understand, guys, tarot and the connection to the universe. Tarot is not just a magical tool that says this is going to happen. Tarot is connected to old wisdom, connected to the Fool's Journey, the Hero's Journey. It's connected to the universe. It's connected to the laws of the universe. And that's why I often talk about manifest and advice, and talk about faith, and talk about things like that. You really have to understand how it all works to make it work for you. Emma. Yeah, listen to the reading again. All right. The Five of Cups shows coming back around for reconciliation. Listen to the reading a couple times if you need to. It'll be up. I know I didn't wear a costume today, Nancy. I didn't want to go generic, and the costume I wanted, it was sold out. I didn't realize that it would be sold out that quickly. And it was like shipment date wasn't going to be here till after Halloween. And I was looking 2 weeks ago. So I was like, what the hell, man? So everybody wanted to be what I wanted to be, apparently. And I usually buy a really nice, like I try to make a nice costume. So I didn't want to go generic. All right, so we're closing up with Emma. No problem. And remember, guys, I have my membership. If you join my membership, I do weekly energy checks, and then I'll be doing super chats over there as well eventually, to where you can do the same thing you're doing here, but it can be in the membership where it's a little bit more personal, and we can tap in a little bit more. All right. So that is what the membership is there for. And plus we have tea time and we talk about different topics over there. Yeah, I'm dressed up as Frankie today. This is the real me, raw. I'm even in my workout clothes. Let's see. I'm always in my workout clothes. Let's see. All right. So thanks to the read. It was exactly what I expected and confirmed my intuition, picking that energy up. I'm staying away. However, I would like to know his feelings for me. All right. So let's see his current feelings for you. What's Stefan's current feelings right now? Remember the first read in the energy, so we are in a different energy. I do have the Hierophant in reverse right now, so they're not even focused. We got the Princess of Cups showing up in reverse right now, so blocked. The Nine of Pentacles, they want their space right now. They're just focusing on themselves. All right, so I kind of had a feeling this was going to come up about this. So the Page of, okay, but I understand that I'm taking reversals tonight, but you know how I read, and my reversals show a challenge, and because it's coming in, you're blocked right now because they're focusing on themselves before they decide to open up. But there's always potential for the Princess of Cups here, the Page of Cups. There's potential here for open communication about feelings again. And you have the Hierophant here, but they're just closed off right now. All right, so they're not looking for a commitment right now, and you are. So we have the Nine of Pentacles showing up, showing them doing their thing, focusing on themselves, trying to ground themselves and being single. But I have the Nine of Cups, so, all right, the Nine of Cups is showing up. So focus on wish fulfillment. You still know the path you're on. You still know what you're manifesting. The Nine of Cups is showing up saying, I still have strong feelings for you. I still desire you. But you are definitely on the blocked list. It's because they want to focus on, they're going through, it looks like they may be following through with the divorce, with the Hierophant in reverse. Stay strong. You got the Strength card. And the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a major turning point in your story. Got the Knight of Wands. All right. All right. So I just kind of went a little bit further out. You got the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands. And you've got the Nine of Cups. So that's what I'm getting for cards. And that's how I'm interpreting them. You may interpret them different, and I know you do. So that's the way I'm interpreting the situation. I think I'm coming from, I trust in the first message. And the first message was being, there's so much going on. That Seven of Cups energy. The Seven of Cups energy is going to give you a lot of uncertainty right now. And you want certainty when there's so much uncertainty. And when the Wheel of Fortune's happening, it's a turning point. A lot of things are shifting. And sometimes when we push too much at the questions, we're going to get until we get the answer we want. Let's let the dust settle. Sometimes I've got to do that. I'll be on, what's it? Well, I'll be on Friday. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be on Friday. I'll be on Wednesday at the membership. We can check in again. I know that but you've got to do the best you can to not let your anxiety or anxiousness, try not to, you can't lose sleep. You've got to. The Taurus full moon taught me a big, huge lesson. I always tell you guys I learned through experience, right? Everything in my life, and I hate it, right? But full circle for me. And I had to deal with something and realize immediately that I could not react the way I did it a couple years ago. And I have completely shifted my energy. And I will not make the same mistakes I made 2 years ago. Do not make the same mistakes. You've been doing this for 2 years. You are back at square one. Does that not make sense? Full circle. You are getting not only a full circle, you're getting a second chance. So if you continue to make the same mistakes that you made the last time, you're going to repeat the same pattern. And we can't leave this earth until we learn our karmic lessons. I just, you know how sometimes I talk about things on my channel. Next thing you know, like we were talking about Dolores Cannon the other day, and she keeps popping up on my news feed again. And today she was talking about, you can't leave the school of earth until you've learned your karmic lessons. And she had to remind me of this. So I'm reminding you that if we do not want to come back to this playing field, we've got to learn our lessons. And I know I do not want to come back. We have to learn to manipulate energy and create. That's what we're here for. Create our life. I am not going through that cycle again. I forbid it. I am not going through. We are Pluto and Capricorn almost at the end. When this chapter completely closes out, this door is shut. I am never looking back on it. And that is it. And this is how we've got to be towards lessons that we learned. Learn the lesson and then do it differently. You can still have what you want, but you've got to do it differently. Right? As soon as Capricorn, Pluto leaves Capricorn, sayonara. I'm going to be like that fool running around town. I don't care. I'll streak. I'll go streak down A1A. All right, guys. That was me just trying to be funny. I'll see you guys tomorrow for all signs in the morning at 11 a.m. and then membership. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh, I'll be there tomorrow. And I will see you then. And then I'll see you Friday. And then I'll see you maybe this weekend. If I get bored, I'll go back on too. So remember, guys, if you want to be a part of the membership, we have fun over there. Tea time, can cuddle up. I usually put my blanket around. We sit and we chat. And I do energy checks there too as well. Bye, guys. Happy Halloween. Good night.